3 Golden Eagles for War Thunder. Link in the description. Hello you sexy beasts, welcome back to War Thunder. This is the Dicker Max, a German tank destroyer that leaves itself open to a lot of jokes. Mom, I've got a busher on my Dicker Max. This big-barreled beast sits at a battle rating of 4.3 and features a massive 105mm anti-tank gun that, unlike the short howitzer on this 242, allows for more speed and penetration. It gets cold in the winters, leave me alone! Unlike its bigger brother, the Nashorn, this machine actually gets to use some protection. 50mm on the flat parts of the frontal hull, 30mm on the frontal plate protecting the fighting compartments, and an extremely laid back 12mm on the upper hull. Whilst this is all too thin to stop bigger projectiles with more penetrative power, it does give the Dicker Max immunity to physically transmitted bullets from machine gun fire. The 105mm thick cannon can get rather hung, having an impressive 15 degrees of gun depression. This is one of the best, if not the best gun depression in the game, and allows you to sneak up unseen over a hill. Add to that the ability to conceal your body with big bushes, and you've got yourself one heck of a surprise shooter. However, such a big gun of course brings a couple of drawbacks as well. Adding to the rather slow reload time of 16.9 seconds, which makes it hard for you to penetrate multiple targets in quick succession, the crew also has a hard time of getting it up, maxing out at a laughable elevation of 10 degrees. You should avoid crossing through low valleys, as you won't be able to get your gun up before an enemy cresting the hill blows you up. The ammunition choices for the Max are nothing short of amazing. The stock shell lacks a bit in penetration, having only 144mm at close ranges, but compensates for that with a massive explosive load of over 340 grams. Most of the time you're going to one-shot whatever you penetrate. Just to put the amount of explosive filler into perspective, the Soviet IS-2 with its 122mm gun only gets about 270 grams on its shell. The high explosive shell has about 23mm of penetration at any range and is, surprisingly, slightly faster than both of the APHE shells. It is viable against lightly armored targets, but can't quite deal with other tanks. The only unlockable shell cuts down a bit on the load, down to 300 grams. This is still 30 more grams than the IS-2 shells, so one-shots are not a problem. To compensate, it gets a massive penetration boost, up to 202mm at close range. This is the shell you should be mainly carrying, as it is able to penetrate and one-shot anything at that tier. Overall, I really like this gun. I'd not even dare say that it's better than the long 88 on the Nashorn. Whilst that gun gets a better reload and higher muzzle velocity, it has a third of the explosive filler and not nearly as good gun depression. Combine that with the armor that can actually withstand 50 caliber shots from the front, and the Dicker Max is one fun tank destroyer to ride in. I suggest a similar playdown to the Nashorns, except that the Dicker Max allows for some more flexibility. Make sure your enemy doesn't spot you by using tree lines and bushes, as well as camouflages and add-on bushes to diffuse the outline of your vehicle. Stay a bit far away in the back, preferably in ambush positions where you can snipe off enemies trying to reach a certain objective or choke point. There's nothing scarier than seeing your teammate get blown up in one shot right in front of you. So the Dicker Max can also be used as a psychological warfare tool, making the enemy think twice before peeking that corner and buying your team some time to set up or flank around. But those have just been my experiences. What have been yours? Tell me in the comments down below. Speaking of comments, it's been quite a while since I did a vlog, and a subscriber asked me to do another Q&A. But for that I need your guys' help. Post a question you would like me to answer in the comments down below using hashtag QA. Keep it clean, guys. Anyways, this has been it for this video. You can vote for the next vehicle on the info card on the top right corner. If you've liked this video, shoot that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. My name's been MikeGoesBoom. Thanks for watching.
You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. here and play until somehow you can find